no system and the same problem.
Welcome to Magic Morning Tea. Magic Morning Tea is the best for brightening your day. Our dedicated team are always set and ready to bring you impactful information to magically brighten up your day. Magic Morning Tea will bring you information on tourism, culture, gender, politics, sports, disability, and many more. So stay tuned, stay connected to Magic Morning Tea on Magic Television, Channel 38, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media handles. Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Today, Wednesday, Thursday, 15th day inside January 2026. Good morning and welcome wherever you get from. And so I will welcome you to the Magic Morning Tea, where we reach you live on Magic Channel Television, Channel 38, Facebook, and on YouTube. Magic Morning Tea, now the program where they bring you all the information for brightening you. So no go no way, stay with me for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, where you get all the information inside Magic Morning Tea. Don't forget to yourself to be part of the program, where you can send me a message on the YouTube, on Facebook space, or on WhatsApp 090-280-389, 090-280-389. Me, my Cornelius Ekulanu, one representing this edition of the Magic Community.
And Mina Fatima say good morning. Well, now the program today, we can talk to the Sierra Leone Fire Force, where they can tell you about the recent fire incidents, then where we don't record, waiting don't they happen based on the investigation that we don't really do, and plenty other good information from the Fire Force we go get inside the program this morning. And don't forget say the same way so get health tips, music, and other interesting reports and interview day inside the program this morning. One for big party, we know able for the Facebook this morning, but we YouTube and Channel 38 the on. So don't forget for drop we comment, question on YouTube, or you can as well go on our WhatsApp line 090-280-389. The number again is 090-280-389. We dey continue the program, and Mina Fatima say one by presenter them for this edition of the program, Magic Morning Tea.
Alright, we will continue the program. We start the program proper with this report. Who gets one incident at Basaton that caused plenty destruction. Report we reach Magic Television say nobody no die, but plenty other destruction be happening inside this fire. We reporter Richard Mina go there and bring you the full story.
The fire will be happen at Basaton community be burn plenty building. According to reports, them say nobody no die. According to information we then get, fire force and police officers them be dead. The authority them no talk about the property them where the fire incident affects.
You know this where the fire starts?
No.
Okay, cool. And of course, what
the Watalon Police Division and Fire Force talk say them go continue for monitor the situation and give updates as more details them go come as investigation they go for find waiting cause the fire. Richard M. Mina, Magic TV, SL, Freetong.
Plenty thank you to Richard for put that report there together. Fatima.
Alright, we dey continue with the program, and the program where you still watch now Magic Television, Magic Morning Tea, where they come to you live now with different channel them, and they get we live now with Channel 38 and also with YouTube channel. And today we're not able to bring you this edition now with Facebook page. Well, now the studio this morning, we say we can't talk to the Sierra Leone Fire Force, where we can tell you exactly what it only happen with regards to different fire incidents and we don't happen with BNTM. And now the studio this morning, I want to welcome Bintu Fatimata Kamara Esquire. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning and thank you very much.
Okay. And the PRO also legal representative for the Sierra Leone Fire Force. We there also this morning, and we go can talk to and we can give you information as to what it only happen. So now we'll go straight to the discussion. From December to now, we don't see different fire incidents them don't happen at the country. The recent one them na the one wey happen at Fobe Road by Bombay Street Junction. We see again another one at Old Road recently, and this last one will get happen at Basato. Waiting on the happen so far based on investigation on I don't need.
Thank you very much, Fatima. I want to start by giving statistics of the fire incident they will record from January to December 2025. And then I will continue from there.
Okay.
Well, from the 1st of January to 31st December 2025, we will record 537 fire incidents nationwide. And we will disaggregate them, this number by region. We will get for Western area 341 fires, the Southern region 70 fires, the Northern region 36, the Eastern region 90 fires. Now give you this grand total. Then the hostel were born inside 2025 during the fires there. Hostel were born completely. We will get a number, total number of 331 houses then were completely burnt down. For the Western area, we get 218 houses, Southern region 43, the Northern region 22, and the Eastern region 48 houses then. Now, waiting at the cause, waiting we find out the cause then fire there. Because whenever we get fire call, we get reason for go hot fire. We not only the hot arm, but we can always investigate for no waiting cause the fire. So from the investigations where we gather inside 2025, we'll be able to find out, say, 381 per day host there will be born now as a result of electrical malfunctions. You know, for the we as experts in the firewall, we refer to them kind of fires as Class E fires. So Class E fires account for 381 out of the total number we'll be get. Then fires that will get out of negligence, maybe somebody they use in coal pot, they use in gas cooker and stove, they left unattended, will be get 100 fires of them kind sort then they. Then fires that way because as a result of smoking cigarettes and using other inflammable liquids carelessly, will be get 22 of them fires there. There will be also record fires them way we be get out because of lighter and then mosquito coil where people can just left open and it come in contact with any combustible material lead to fire. We will able to get 34. So these are the causes them of them fires there we will be able to record. It will be also record 6 deaths, 6 people and be die out of them total numbers there. There will be get 4 will be seriously injured. This now for 2025. For 2026, as I talk to you now, from the first to now, we don't record over 20 fire incidents then. And that's worrisome because when you look at the statistics of fire incidents, they take an upward trend. If you compare 2024 statistics to 2025, you go see say there was a sharp increase. And now we just begin 2026, inside January, we don't get over 20 fires. So that they tell we say we need for put foot down and do the right things then. And to be honest, them fires, they are not to any way they happen mysteriously. Now the activities that what they do around we now in the lead to them fires there. So if no more we're able to do the right things then we go able to curtail the gate of the fire incident that will take place.
So waiting exactly on the right thing there, because if you look at the statistics, the first one we get for do with electrical malfunction, it will tell you say we the people themselves responsible, because if you get over 300 out of 500 cases we get for do with electrical appliances. What exactly we need for do as citizens and how fire force don't they work. I mean, waiting don't be on advice or on intervention so far for make people able for know say yes, this not the cause and this not what we are supposed to do for minimize them.
Well, in the fire service, we take the preventive approach very, very serious. And that makes we get a whole unit we call the fire prevention units. They all work every day now for ensure say they educate members of the public on waiting them for do for prevent fire. Because that's very key. You will find out that most of the time them fires here can take place because of ignorance. But come on, no say if you do this, it will lead to fire. Now, waiting can cause electrical fires there. 1, we get overloading of electrical appliance system. You know, most of the time we tend for overload the electrical appliance system always. One common thing where they cause electrical fire, now there extensions there. So man get 1 gray extension, now they go connect in freezer, in television, in fan, in gas cooker, everything connected to a single extension. Where you do that, you don't overload them more than in capacity. So what thing will happen, it will begin generate more heats than required. And as the heat they accumulate, now so waiting, you get what we call insulators, then black tape we can go around the naked wires inside the extension. So it will begin give away small. It might take months, years for me that happen. But when once you don't totally give away, then the naked wires the normal left, cable they left, then come in contact, it will cause spark. And of course, you always need 3 things for give fire, when at the heat, the oxygen, and the fuel. So when it cause spark, they produce 1 element when at the heat. Then of course the extension na fuel na combustible material. The oxygen always there around, you will get fire. So that's now 1 cause of electrical fire. Then lack of maintenance. You know then with electrification the way we can do, then get lifespan. It go interesting or unfortunate for land say you get some houses in this country where they don't electrify for over 30-40 years. Nobody not go ever care for watch the status of them cable, the sockets and the appliances the way they use for the equipment the way they use for electrify they host them day. And then get a lifespan. Once it elapses, then they become recipe trap for cause fire. You go see say the cable and go down become so slack, even from far away. You go see say this is not going to withstand the current where they go to You go see some sockets, some switches, you go to put them off, and they still lay on. They tell you say something done there inside where they malfunction. But no can get time for do repairs. So when you left them in there for very long years, they're not able to withstand the current where they flow to them, it cause electrical fires. Then also quack electricians. But come like for manage. So where electrifying, what you go do? You not go to call quack. You go waiting buy substandard electrical equipment, them materials, them. And so where you turn from manage electrification, you just set trap for make you cause fire. Because when you buy the substandard material, you not go able for withstand the current where they go to. So instead go lead to fire. What other common way can cause electrical fire? Now they arata them. No encourage boku arata than you use. Because then they go through the ceiling them all day and night. If not get anything for charm, what they can succeed for charm. Now the cable them. And when they charm them and they left they exposed. Now the embargo they go up and down, they make them cable come in contact. So as it come in contact, what will happen? It cause spark, it create spark. And that spark they produce heat. That you ceiling, that you add board, that PVC we use up you host now waiting now combustible material na fuel. So it go give you waiting fire. Now it can make you go see at times light go just come, then you see fire come out up. They tell you say cable be done, they operate naked, we don't come in contact and don't give that fire them. Then we can also advise people not left your consumer unit on where they come out na you host. Always learn for put them off. Because we host them most of the time, we don't even get good circuit breakers for send excess current where come. So I come now, so thing go just you go receive everything. So what thing go happen if you left your consumer unit on, you left your appliances there on. As you get excess flow, it will lead to fire. Now you can make most of the time you go see host and the burn, nobody know they. We can even advise people where you they go sleep or touch all electrical appliance system. You freeze away you want for make everything block for sell collateral and money, hot everything. Because you don't know the kind fluctuations will go happen during the time where you sleep. If you get excess current, it will give you fire. So if we learn for the do then small things they are working ignore, we'll be able to reduce the rate of electrical fires to a larger extent.
All right. One big fire way up recently, now the one at McKinney, we cause the whole family. So many people be so concerned, and we only see people they ask questions. Waiting they don't cause this fire. That are the major question where plenty people don't they ask. Waiting be happen at that particular side.
Well, preliminary investigation they also lead to electrical cause. But the unfortunate way be happen by that fire, they will not be able to attend. I hope so you know. Yeah. We only find will get a McKinney, it be get a very major breakdown during that same day. So like will not be able to attend, unfortunately. Yes.
Okay. And we will do follow up later.
We do follow up, of course, and that make we able to get the findings. Say. Okay. Yes.
All right. All right. Now let me come to the one we get for do it again. Public education. Looking at salon, we all know say we get issue where it comes to people understanding certain things then where they lead to thing that way at the end of the day we will say if I be known. And wait till you don't make measure of so now it's very important, but again, how the ordinary people were able to consume some of the information in the one you talk about the way we get for do it and switch it off. You consume a unit where you get it for go out. And also another way they go it's cable. We get people then where me and you know say not even know or aware of what you they say. So what if Fire Force they do in terms of preventive method for make people, especially we don't dey see slum communities where fire happen, how it can be so rapid before you remember how many houses cannot get involved. So waiting in terms of una preventive method dem, una get area we capture themselves as to how una be able for hold down, not only holding down the information, but for make sure say they're able for consumer and put them into practice.
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, we get a whole unit or department to call it fire preventions unit when I then work down there. And they do on a daily basis. Even as I talk to you now, then go there somewhere they educate members of the public. So like we can go now, even schools them, because some fire and they also now picking and they cause them. So we can go and educate them, waiting them for do, when not for cause fire. We can also go now they hard to reach communities them, like then clustered communities them. You just mentioned like Bay, then other side them. The inside the owner say fire happen at all we engineer not able for reach there because no word no go there for pass. So what we can do, they go, we train them, we get people who call fire wardens. So then can they like the prefect them, you know, for fire incident. Then can able for teach others we not go fortunate for take part by the training. Then they can able there for mitigate the effect because at times it not going to be preventable totally. But we can tell a waiting for do if the fire starts for making not go out of control. So we can train them people and we can go in our market areas them. They train people them. So it ongoing, like I say, every day we do them. But another unfortunate thing also in this country is that most of the time people are not just care about safety measures.
Yeah.
Somebody go do everything for protecting self,
and
security wise.
Now that I just want to ask, say waiting at the relationship between Fire Force, Ministry of Lands, and that of the local council then. Because recently we see fire happening in a Black Hole Wood. And I think the other one around the same eastern axis, 40 or so, Fire Force not able to get access. The vehicle then go, but they're not able for reach. So it will take them some time for begin to connect from one point to another. Say then they go reach now the side where the fire happened. It don't take some time. So waiting at the relationship with them people there, their office is there for CC. They're able for make way with people. Now then community they are able for create space.
You know, we get a very good working relationship with all the institutions that we mentioned. So, of course, the local government, we get very good relationship with them. Most of we determine can fund we for do the activities them. Local government also, lands also, we get very good relationship. And like you mentioned, accessibility to them place, they are now one of the biggest challenges they will face. Because most of the time we can reach now some areas that you go see the host they born. We're not able to access the burning building. And we get the extent we can go. If we extend we hoses to the maximum, enable reach now the building, then we not can get anything for them because for now we not get mobile firefighting equipment them like other developed countries them. So that's a huge challenge, and that also boils down to we are citizens them. You know go there.
How good this relationship be? Because the one we witness na Black Hole Road, now just 2 trailers block this road where the fire force need to can able for enter. We dey see the road it very accessible, but now just 2 trailers where we don't dey park there for some time. And when this vehicle come now, you know get way. In fact, the vehicle come with that kind of force. From waiting me see the firefighter will be good. They know this route, and then side way they don't go. So then be the car with that kind of intention say now the same way.
Exactly.
Those unfortunately they meet the vehicle, they're not able for enter, they just reverse and park at the junction. So it be so hectic for them. So how good the relationship be? Because I think that some of them tier Fire Force and suppose for the discuss with some of their MDs there also.
Like I say, a very good. We get very good relationship, and I think that situation, that instance where they mentioned, you get for do with SLRSA because now they mostly can tow them vehicles there, and also you get for do with we as community members them. You know go there in an area, you not get accessibility because any emergency can happen. Even the ministries that what they mentioned, you're not going to be there every side. All side for see waiting they go wrong. So we as the citizens here, or we as people within our then local communities here, we get the responsibility for make sure say we get access to we houses them.
But being to me and you to know say salon when it come to law, citizens are majority not just care.
Yes.
Unless the law enforcement bodies them. Now them for do something way because they can always say kill dog before dog lay dog no see die day. they're not just scarce. Some man was not to him it happen to or it not happen to right, it not just scarce. Now make we get the law enforcement agency there, the council there, we get all the different MDs then there. So now make at sometimes we can act say wait it don't be the relationship because now then we they expect say for act. When you act, then the community people go no say yes, this what they do it wrong. If I continue for doing somebody they will go kind enforce the law.
Exactly. I think we all get various mandates. We they work on we mandate, then self they work on the mandate. Most of the time you go see so they can tow them vehicles there. But now it's challenging because then go tow vehicle now before you remember you don't come back back. So I think that's until we're ongoing. But I still insist that we get very good working relationship.
All right, continue for the twin at the program. A name na Bintu Fatmata Kamara Esquire, and it then also today it give you update on waiting on the happen with regards the different fire incidents then where the country don't they record this being said. One more question before we go to another issue. We get like we can say peak time where then things can happen because normally where we can go to December, January, we can see them be born frequently.
Yes, we get peak time.
Okay.
During the dry seasons, especially during the Harmattan, from the Harmattan now to the dry season proper, we they get more fires than ever as compared to the raining season. The simple reason is because fire they thrive easily during the dry season than the raining seasons because of the climatic condition. You know, the element that will constitute fire then can always be available during the dry and the Harmattan season. So that they make they get more fires. If you watch with statistics, if I go through them by month, you go see say during the dry season the number almost double as compared to the raining season.
So now can you pre-education before? I mean what I mean like for example now when we can date to October, November, when I can begin inform people and say we they go into this season way very critical.
We they do like I say ongoing. As we start on January, go we they do yes. No more we can lay more emphasis as we they reach the dry season because at the end of the day they get more fire. You know during the Harmattan season, for example, where you get more breeze where they blow. Sometimes that fire away for burn one house if now rain season, you go burn 5-6 house them because it able for transfer very quickly. Yes.
All right, continue for the program. We will go now and take another issue.
All right, the program where you watch Magic Morning Tea, where they reach you live for Magic Television, channel 38, and on YouTube. Today we're not able to stream to the Facebook page, but you will get to on channel 38 and YouTube. Don't forget to drop your comment on the comment section, or you send on WhatsApp 090-280-389. 090-280-389. We'll take another story inside the program. We'll now go join the mayor for the Kenema City Council, Thomas Karimu Bayo. We don't assure the public say the Kenema District Council under his leadership will continue for protect reserve the area in Kenema, as this is say will contribute to the development of the country in tourism sector. Make we listen to the story.
Thomas Karimu Bayo, mayor for Kenema City. You are right at the heart of Kenema City. As is perfectly known by outsiders in and out of Sierra Leone, the eastern part of Sierra Leone is highly recognized for agricultural activities before this time. And I want to be very outright to people listening to me today that we have a lot of attracted areas for tourism. The eastern part of Kenema, more especially Kenema District. When we want to talk about tourist attracted areas, we talk of the Tiwai Island, which has been so productive for the people of the east and south. It's an island covering southeast. We share border with Tiwai Island, and which has been very, very productive. A lot of facilities have been going to these two chiefdoms or two districts, and then probably Kenema has benefited a lot. We come to the Gola Rain Park Forest, which of course is widely known, called the Gola Forest. Of course, I've been having hosting 3 years here from Russia and Pakistan. They were there for almost 2 weeks. They left few days back. This is a very, very attractive area for tourism. And then for years, it has been the only place. But for now, we have a lot of other areas, like think of the Moa Beach, Kailondo Beach, and then the Kambui catchment areas that has been very, very attractive this coming days, for tourist visitation. Very, very attractive. So these are the areas I think for now it's attracted to tourists. When you go to the Gola Forest, there's a lot the land, there's a lot the benefits. There are animals there. You and myself have never seen them before. There are a lot of things they explore when they enter the Gola Forest. One, the weather condition there is very, very advantageous. That is one. You interface and you see animals that you cannot see there anywhere. And they are not of threat to anybody. You can see them, you cross there on the way. And there is a vast area where you can enjoy yourself, like the beaches there. There's a stream there, a river that's here border with Liberia, which is very, very attractive to people. A lot of facilities. When tourists go there, they don't want to come back. It's very, very attractive. You see a very good number of reptiles. They interact with them, they play with them alongside. So these are very attractive areas. You learn a lot when you go to the Gola Forest. It's also Dimorphos, and you have a lot of gold there, but we are not mining it. It's a reserve area, and it's really attractive to people. With the intervention of government, in fact, there's a deployment of Gola gas there in a very large number. You cannot even enter there without documentation. Let alone you do farming around the area. It's prohibited. So for us here, the Gola Forest is highly preserved. No farming activities around the area, and it's highly preserved. We have security guiding that forest. No farming activities, no mining activities. When you enter, you go close to Gola Forest, you will actually realize you are approaching some area very, very different from where you've been before. We cannot say we are 100%, but comparatively, Freetown has been known for the beaches. For Kenema district, it is attracted because of the forest areas we have, the reserve areas we have, and then coupled with a lot of other advantages we have within the provinces. Freetown, you can only talk of the seaside and the others. But here, we have the riverside that is much more attractive than even the beach side. And very clean environment I'm talking about. So when you go to TY Island, the same. You come to the Gola Park, it's the same. You go to the Moa, the same. You go to Kailundo, it's the same. Because these are natural areas. You don't have structures there that have been built by people. You have areas where in the forest, if it is raining, you cannot even realize that yes, it is raining. So these are attractive areas. For me, I think we have not been opportune to be having visitors coming for, but as recent as 2 months, we started getting people coming outside direct to Gola Forest or TY Island. The district council have done so much for this. We have 2 councils. You have the Kenema City Council, you have the district council. The district council is covering the entire areas I'm talking about. We only have few areas we are covering the catchment of the Kambui, and then of course the Kailundo Beach is part of Kenema. But all the other ones I'm talking about, they are outside Kenema, within the district. But I want to assure you, the district have done so much for this preservation, and they will continue to add more facilities to these catchment areas. Thank you so much. We all pray that attention and consideration is being paid to the provinces. It's not only people coming to observe the seaside sit by people. Let them come to the provinces, and they will explore more than they are expecting. So we want also concentration to be paid to the provinces. The evolution have taken place. It's not only Freetown, it's Sierra Leone. Let people look at the provinces. When you come to Kenema, you go to Kaila, you go to Kono, you go to Kabala. There are areas that are very, very attractive. You go to Kabala as well as other areas. So let Freetown don't only be the city for everything. Let it be a city for only a visit, and then people come to enjoy the provinces.
Plenty thank you to the Mayor of Kenema City Council, Thomas Karimu Bayobi. They talked to a colleague inside our interview there. We'll continue the program.
And the program is still watching a Magic Morning Tea, where they come to you live on Magic Television on channel 38 and we YouTube channel. We'll come back to the studio guest as we still get we representative from the Sierra Leone Fire Force. So now we'll go back to the statistics. This 2025, how you compare to the previous years? We get increment?
Yes, like I said earlier, we get a very sharp increment when you compare them to 2024. Because 2024 will be there far from 500, reaching 500 figure. So we almost go 600 2025. So there was a sharp increase.
So wait till now they do this 2026 for CC would able to get a reduction on that number?
Firstly, we dey try for intensify on fire prevention messages them. I would engage members of the public because that's very, very key. You know, like I said earlier on, most of the time them fire here they happen because of ignorance. You know, but come on, not even know say if you use the wrong type of bulb now you use it cause fire. Then bulb the way the aid then they don't cycle big. You know, they call it incandescent bulb. Then first them bulb them, they're not advisable for use any longer because where they use them, it generates something like 90% heat and just they give 10% of the light. So where it accumulates enough heat, it will lead to fire. So it's not advisable for use any longer. But if education or the Bakuma no go no say then all go cause fire. You know, then kind of fire and the people can refer to as Wunshun fire. Remember the time they will be small and go tell you say this person I will show you get so we get money go come born in use force and get back. You know these are now myths the way they make will not the focus part the real things the way they cause fire. So first like I say education, then two we they try for get more firefighting equipment them. As I they talk to now within the process for procure 4 brand new fire engines them. We don't go about 60 to 70% now of the process. We will soon get them. Government they buy them for we. Then as recent as last month, we get donation from Spain. We colleague firefighters and donate 2 fire engines into we. So we they try for get more firefighting equipment then because that's also very key. We get some stations then we get only 1 fire engine. Some even at the provinces not get fire engines them. So now a very huge challenge also. We also try for recruit more firefighters then because manpower also key. So by mid this year we go get new recruits then we go come in and that go boost the institution also. We dey build more fire stations them. As I dey talk now, we don't almost cover the entire country. And as soon as we done that, we dey come back to the western area, begin to get more stations then because you the way they know enough. The whole of Freetown are only 4 fire stations that we get. So when you look at the proximity, for example, the whole of western area now only Aberdeen fire station we get. So just imagine if you get fire in Hamilton for come out Aberdeen go so the distance too much. We try for closing gap then they. So we get a lot of plans them and like I say, key pattern plans in the now for educate members of the public. But you know now two-way approach. We also they encourage members of the public for take safety issues them very serious. You know, this country we prioritize security over safety. Somebody, for example, go build very beautiful house now. They go do everything for securitize them, for make nobody not intrude into that house. They go take, you know, but nothing not go be done in terms of safety measures. No extinguishers, no smoke detectors. If sometimes you watch the exit and entrance doors are not go position well. And one to work in forget where you get intruders at times, you're able to succeed for overpower them most of the time. Or if they succeed self or take something, not go take everything. But fire, they destroy lives and properties within seconds. So we therefore be very mindful and be safety conscious. You go see people and they drive very beautiful cars, them motor cars, them. They not get 1 fire extinguisher inside them vehicle and they. So as soon as fire begin, it's very easy for consume the entire vehicle. It's very easy for consume the entire house. So these are some of the challenges that we face. So we can give out the education, but most of the time people are not keen adhere to that.
Yeah, because now that are just what act in. If because for long time I would only see fire force only do fire or preventive education, but we still see some of the reason where we can say careless reason them still they happen. So we get law policy day in a salon for handle some of them people in there.
Now that will be just one each part.
Okay.
You know the present law what they operate on the Fire Authority Act, it dates back as far as 1980. And during the time, they may not be capture fire prevention aspect into that particular law. They just give you the mandate saying, are we responsible for fires? it give we operational mandates and all the likes. But not be captured there for fire prevention, where like if you fail for do this in terms of preventing fire, now this go happen to you and not be captured. So that don't make we get a lot of challenge, because you know this country need for use a carrot and stick approach. Where you say tell somebody say not do this, you forget deterrent. If you do, I'm waiting go happen with them. So wait till we don't succeed for over the years, we don't draft a new fire policy bill where like we dey get challenge for transform them into law, because since the national law we get for ensure that we popularize them. So it's still there at that stage of a bill. We need money now for popularize them nationwide and take them to the lawmakers them for make we get them into law. And if we're able to succeed for do that, we go drastically reduce the rate of fire, because that bill they get a lot of good things them. A lot of good things them from
How long
reduce.
it don't take?
Over 5 years with the FET over there.
Wow. All right. The question I want to ask, like, all this way they talk now money for take this bill, go around in the country, validate them, come with them back again to Parliament for approve. It involve a lot of money. How Fire Force they get money for do some of the activity here?
Well, as for now, not they generate any form of revenue. Not one
So
thing and
only,
the
only
also.
government subvention.
Exactly.
And that's not forthcoming.
No, a forthcoming. We they get subventions every year.
Everything we want to request for.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
It might not be. It might not be 100%, but we they get
Because
a
because
huge
we are very
chunk
well
of
say
way
government
to.
subvention not come in time, and waiting request for you not to get, and that's a very much aware.
Yeah, it's challenging, but at least we they get some improvement.
All right, the program where they watch na Magic Morning Tea, where they reach you live for Magic Television. We get inside the studio, been to welcome out Fire Force, when are the PROs to legal somebody for the Fire Force. It tell you about the successes we then get and the challenges we don't get inside Fire Force for do them work. Inside Freetown, he say na 4 fire outstation then get away very, very, very small, and they all safe not get fire engine, and they look forward for support.
All right, we will continue the program, and now it's time for make you relax, and then we get take this short music break. When we come back, we will continue the discussion.
RLXG! Waya! Ostebon!
Mark Mode! Zwarn! I'm coming! Fire Force! Please Korlam! Mirkadon! Arkman! Zarpelan! Kars! And DJ Forest! Una Korlam! Let them hot this fire! In the barn! Oh.
On the moon, pop up the water. Somebody go call me mama. Tell her say I the reggae, the ragga, the dance, pass and make them say whoa yo. Blaze up the fire. Everybody show me your swagger. Make me the reggae, the ragga, the dance, pass and make them say whoa yo. Everybody, come on and shake up your body. Everybody, make me the cacasa body. Time no day. Reggae, nagadon. We know the fear for judgment day. I'm a dirty limo killy. Nigga down with the billy. I got it got that really. La. Everybody sing. Baba, gonna raise. Baba, I got family we say. Majaga, Elida, 5
Mark Mode! Swear! I'm coming! Me not they look face but they enjoy sauté. 7 to 7 they don't potete. On my yard for we don't pete. NBN them big limpe. Scatter the beer, pump the champagne. Not the stagger, in up the king. Then at the day I put this and bang. Make a noise like uncle cling. And the swagger, the ragga, the ringy, the ragga. Me and me chaga, inside my chaga, the ziggy, the zaga, the zingu, the zanga.
On the moon, pop up the water. Somebody go call me mama. Tell her say I the reggae, the ragga, the dance, pass and make them say whoa yo. Blaze up the fire. Everybody show me your swagger. Make me the reggae, the ragga, the dance, pass and make them say whoa yo. Everybody, come on and shake up your body. Everybody, make me the cacasa body.
All right, we want to say plenty thank you to LSG for that song there. Waiting before we inside the program, and I hope say we don't take note of what you know the happen at the country, and we don't hear it from the representative from the Fire Force inside the studio this morning, It don't give you a lot of update as to what's on the happen. So I say for 2025 alone, they record over 500 cases of fire incidents in the country, and out of that number, they over 300 get to do with electrical malfunction. Meaning we all for be very conscious, know how you do your electrical appliances now house, so that you don't fall short. Maybe not forget to things are hard. Again, things are hard. You go left, you use bomb, it will take you down to zero. So please, let me take the necessary precaution and see how we all defect the fire wahala in the country. We don't really see guys season now pick them for make fire the happen. We dey continue with the program and we dey now go and take another issue. We will come back to the guest for our.
Well, for sake of this long case, we don't they happen at the High Court between the defendant Samusa Sumana, where they allege say been killed one Tamba Usman Jarawa, don't reach conclusion after the presiding judge, Honorable Justice Santigi Bangura, don't bring up the case back. This happened after where the State Counsel, lawyer Charles Fodesi, say been done present 15-page them of case against the defendant Sir Musa Sumana. Reporter Alfred Joseph Kurma been in a court and sent this report.
Now the High Court holding inside Connaught District, the long-awaiting trial for Sir Musa Samora don't reach in logical conclusion after where the presiding judge, Honorable Justice Santiki Bangura, don't withdraw the file for judgment after 15 pages were addressed by State Counsel lawyer Charles Fodesi and self-imprint addressed by the Defense Counsel lawyer A.O. Kamara from the Legal Aid Board. The defendant, where Sir Musa Samora, they stand trial for murder, unlawful possession of small arms and importation of ammunition without permit. The incident been happened on the 29th October 2024 na Sando Chiefdom inside Connaught District. Inside in 15 pages, where in address to the Lordship presiding judge, Honorable Justice Santiki Bangura, the State Counsel lawyer Charles Fodesi been put in focus into key areas them. He talks say the nature of the trial, witness led during the trial being point a collaboration of the prosecution witness them and serve the consistency way in say it happened inside the testimony. It been go before for talk say on the medical report and serve the investigator testimony. All long proof say the accused way na Sir Musa Samura for first sentence, looking at the evidences where them present na the court, lawyer Charles Fodesi also been talk about the elements where constitute murder, where include the defendant been there in a sound mind and self not to be somebody where he mentally be disturbed, where he been do that particular act day, and this it talk say been proved by the prosecutor who say he been kill and serve in unlawfully get arms and ammunition where that self no give and the permit for make a olam during the death will be advanced among other things them where then say them in present against them na the courts. It been narrate the death of Tamba Usman Ali Jara where it talks to be unlawful and serve somebody be responsible where do that act day and it talks say the prosecutor self been proved that death a go before for talk say they occur within a day or a year, and he emphasized the death of the victim where happened within a day, and it been proved by the medical report where been tendered na the court. Lawyer Charles Fodesi say inside in presentation it been also bring up the case of the defense and it been do a thorough post-mortem on the position of the defense. It been submit say the defendant been denied the allegation and also denied the issue of say to enter na the village. The prosecution also been talk about the only witness we been lead by in wife we been served as a defendant. It been described the witness as a false witness with no fact, and it been lying at the court during in testimony where it be give as wife. The prosecution also been asked few questions which have been pointed the defendant for justify the clear evidence and facts of the entire trial where it go through na the court. The State Council lawyer Charles Fodesise been talk say the prosecution been successfully proved in case beyond all reasonable doubt, and it been urged the presiding judge for make it will find the defendant guilty of the offense where then charge him for and self-sentence him according to the law. The defense lawyer, on the other hand, lawyer A.O. Kamara, been submit a written address who have been cite the irregularities on the side of the prosecution, and it been called on the judge for make it go acquaint and self-discharge the defendant with Nasa Musa Samura. The landed judge, when Honorable Justice Santiki Bangura, on both the side of the state and the defense, it been give enough time for make them go do the case and self the rest it talk say go done by them. The file been withdrawn for judgment on 2nd February 2026. The court been filled with residents from Sando Chiefdom, with both family including the court officials them. Also, na the courts, answered by Sise and Suleiman Kagbo, the day before the Lordship Honorable Justice Santiki Bangura for conspiracy and murder. The two OSD officers then been indict them for allegedly, who said them say they been killed one Emmanuel Ngauja na the Kwaidu Olin concession while on duty for make them will protect the said area where they say belong to the mining company. They been denied the allegation and serve the charge where they been called them for na the court. Both the defendant and serve the representative by lawyer A.O. Kamara. The State Council lawyer Charles Fodesise been applied for an adjournment for making it able for prepare for kickstart the process on the said case. For the High Court report inside Connaught District, me and Alfred Joseph Kuruma, the report.
All right, one for say plenty thank you to we Connaught correspondent when Alfred Joseph Kuruma. We will continue with the program, and not forget to still watch Magic Morning Tea, where they come to you live na Magic Television on Channel 38, YouTube and Facebook. Well, we still get a representative from the Sierra Leone Fire Force, we have been to Fatmata Kamara Esquire. We will come back to them. Let me start with one where people can say Fire Force can late for each whenever fire can happen sometimes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Before I answer that, I might just make a few clarification. For the fire engines, we stations then are free to they all get fire engines. Okay. In fact, we get stations where we get multiple fire engines. We only get few stations at the provinces we not get fire engines. Then now to your question, you know, I not go can't tell you say no, not to true. We're not late for attend fire calls. That could be very unfair to members of the public. There are times where we are late for attend fire calls, but waiting the cause that not because we're negligent or we're reckless in performing with duties, but now because of reasons the way they beyond we control, where we're able for control for now. Waiting are the reasons there. One, late calls. Most of the time we know they get send calls there on time. They also go the cage, she go take hours, minutes before people and go get on to we. So by the time we can finally left with station and now not commit any taking. So that the other hosts now we can able to succeed for make the fire not reach them. That's now one challenge. Another challenge also now the congestion, both human and vehicular traffic congestion. For make we left with various stations and for reach now them seen then they can take we hell of time. You know the road and most of the road are very small. You go the people are not get respect for emergency vehicles. You go the bloody siren continuously, so man not go give you the right of way. But thankfully the police can always there for help. But in areas the way sometimes police know it can be very difficult for we. Another reason also now the accessibility that we don't discuss and just know you go don't reach there, you're not able to access the burning buildings them. Then we also get another challenge of hostile crowd. Most of the time after we don't go through all the challenges there, just to make we reach the scene now, we can meet stones them and sticks them they wait for we. If you want most of the vehicle the front screen, the windscreen they always can damage because people and they become very hostile. And you know then get some meets them some untrue story them of our force where can make the anger issue can rise up or become very hostile to we. But come and believe say fire force they parade before the hot fire. So because of that belief, they as the yeri fire now, you go get people who can't up now. They wait say make them can meet. We go ready the stone for them. That not true at all. You not get no sign at the wall where firefighters they parade before the hot fire. You know they happen before. You know they happen. Then you know go ever happen. You know this not story them way don't develop over the years where people not get any evidence for proof. As we reach the scene, we go into operations. In fact, before we reach, we go 5-man formation. Everybody don't know what for doing. The commander make 6. So that not they happen. These are the challenges we can make at times we late for attend to fire calls. Then another challenge also, like I mentioned earlier, we get some stations when only one fire engine then gets. So for example, okay, Kisii now don't get 2. But before they get the multiple fire engines, now one them begets. So in that situation, they most say you get fire na Calbaton, that one engine don't left. They get another fire na Poti. So then they expect Kisii when at the nearest station for reach the on time. Unfortunately, no engine no go there again na Kisii for go. So we think it happen. Past we call all the way na headquarters for go augment because headquarters always go get multiple fire engines. So the time where that engine go take from Circular Road for reach na Poti, definitely get for late as compared to as compared to that point where if like Kisii for we don't get multiple fire engines, then for be able to attend to all the fire on time. So even now when they get 2, not still enough. Most if we get 2 fires now na the east, there another one come, the 3rd fire come, we not go get engine. Past we call for augments for engine for car augments. So these are the challenges. But if it left to we, as we get fire call, we they left immediately now with fire engines, fire stations them for go. Another challenge also, most of the fire engines they don't become very old. So before we left, again for start for some time, more say 5 to 10 minutes for make the ear full up. Because now that year they control the brake. If you not get here, you not go get brake. So again for continuously the beat before we they left the station for go. So with all our challenges, we must at times we can late small. Had it not been for them challenges, then we not get any reason for late because we are professionals. As we get the call, we they left on time. Another challenge also prank calls. Yes. Because we numbers then are free, so people and they misuse them. So man go just call and make prank call. So at times we can even left for reaching at the scene. Till they reach, or sometimes on the way we discover in a prank call, we'd always fail and all that. There another disadvantage also. The time where you go they engage before do that prank call, somebody else go they get real fire. But you don't engage that line, you're not able to reach to me. So these are the challenges them. Then before I go, I want to take this opportunity for give out with toll-free numbers.
Exactly.
Because it's very important.
Because plenty people know if you know that number.
Exactly.
I think say during our education, that number is supposed.
Yes, we can always give. We get flyers them we can give out. We get their numbers there.
So repeat and let.
Yes, they are also I encourage Fambulen for please save their numbers there on their phone. Emergency number, not to number where you defend on the D-Day. Because that's why they call somebody where it's been a for sometimes phone they offset for make you the number, the far not the weight. So we numbers them varies by the various side the stations then they. For Circular Road, we headquarters, you go get we on 300. For Kisii, the eastern part, 301. Aberdeen, the west, 302. Then Rokel, Simaton, 309, the far east. This now for Freetown. We get also for provincial, like for example.
So go by again, the one at Freetown.
300.
Headquarters.
301. Kisii.
Aberdeen now it's
302.
Okay.
Then Rokel 309. And then numbers here are free. Using AfriCell, QCell, Orange na free.
Any of the
numbers there, not add any code. Just dial them like I will give them so. And like I said, we get also for the provincial. So in short, we numbers they range from 300 to 312.
Okay.
So another good thing that's more safe, like now the east you try for call you on 301, you not get we. Maybe somebody they engage on a prank call or the line not become congested. You go call on 300.
Okay.
And give out the information, then go quickly link up to the right station where for attend to that call lane. And another thing also, fire first not only the hot fire, we also do search and rescue operations. In countries where they get very stronger fire prevention laws then, where you hardly see fire, you go see more of them search and rescue operations then they would be done by the fire service rather than for go hot fire. Waiting at them search and rescue operations there. If somebody fall down inside well, it's trap. When I call on the fire service immediately, we get the expertise, we get the equipment for go and save them people in there. If you get road accident, people entrap inside vehicle and not able to come out, call on the fire service. If somebody trap inside building, maybe very high buildings, they're not able to come out. Exactly. call on the fire service. You know, most of the time people can just feel say na fire no more with the hot. So when things they happen, you not even remember fire force. Like for them, waiting there, most of the time we can just go now for pull the body. It had for more when save the people because it cannot be late the time when they can reach on to be for good day.
And on our revenue generation side, anyway.
No, we not generate revenue, not free of cost. We not generate any form of revenue.
But I think say with all this, on our educational team get for be more proactive. But like I say, all this na money. So I really need for let people aware because most of them here we talk so. Even though we didn't then I as a journalist and now we get some of the information for the first step. So I really need for the go out on the state, flyers, do more let people know because plenty people don't know. I don't know area where host a born way. Somebody they call me, do you give me for first number? Imagine I don't even know the numbers. So basically for begin call somebody and call somebody now so we take till we forget the number. So I think we get for do more of sensitization and awareness for let people know say if you call the fire force for ABCD, we go there for help for do some of the things in the day.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. We try for escalate them and make sure that we reach the wider public because with more education, we know say the rate of fires go reduce because nobody know what may fire take place like us. They just need for be informed for do the right thing.
All right, plenty. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right, now also Magic TV morning show go left you for today. Plenty thank you to we producer. Plenty thank you to we technical people them Adama Awaba, Joshua, and Jaman. We make you get to live on the screen with the series. So plenty thank you to Fatima Sisen and produce the program, and plenty thank you to you who don't send a message, you who watch the program. Not forget for like, share, and subscribe to the channel for there we will get more views and more likes. Me and one presenter for this morning edition, Cornelius Echo Random.
We guest now from the Sierra Leone Fire Force and in name now been to Fatmata Kamara Esquire. And it began also this morning, they tell you about the fire incidents the way that happened from 2025 to now, and what is responsible and what you as person way na salon person for do for make sure say we cut down on the over 500 where they record for 2025. Don't forget for listening to Magic News at exactly 7 p.m. today. We Woman program, Woman Corner, they come on at exactly 4 to 5. And other interesting program sports, they for you now this inside Magic program them for today. So till tomorrow we have another edition of the program, Magic Morning Tea, they come to you. Mina Fatima Sise, and as I said yesterday, join Fisjan as we continue it with centenary celebration.
The same old system and the same problem.
Welcome to Magic Morning Tea. Magic Morning Tea is the best for brightening your day. Our dedicated team are always set and ready to bring you impactful information to magically brighten up your day. Magic Morning Tea will bring you information on tourism, culture, gender, politics, sports, disability, and many more. So stay tuned, stay connected to Magic Morning Tea